All right, I guess we're going live now. Although I was going to wait a little bit. So we just got to make sure that I have everything. Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Hopefully. Yeah, I decided I didn't mean to go live early, but here I am. So we're going live early because I accidentally hit the button while I was setting up my phone. But I'm pretty much ready. Okay, good. Hi, Trina. I sent out yours and Ann's and Angela's giveaway prizes. You should have got them today, or if you didn't get them today, you'll get it Monday. Hi, Marshall Naroki. How are you? Where are you from? Oh, your name is Marsha. Yes, Marsha. All right, so I think I'm almost ready. I had a busy day. Oh, you live in Phoenix? Awesome. Let me set all this over here. Welcome. I have this US map that I like to keep track of who shows up. Well, I have a lot of maps, and I wanted to do more today, but I wasn't home. And I still got a migraine. Well, it's not as bad. It's like a migraine hangover, like the next day. You still kind of feel it. Arizona. Hi, Angela. It was 70. It's like, I don't know. It was cold today. A little warmer, maybe in the 30s. I don't know. Like, I didn't even have to ask you guys where this one was. I am horrible with knowing states where they are. I know where like the ones closest to me are for the most part, but like over here, I have no idea. Yeah. I live in New York State. It's cold. And then I went to get coffee. I made my coffee. I was so excited because I can't come here without my coffee. And what happens? Somebody drank the rest of my creamer. And now I have the sad coffee with 4 teaspoons of sugar and milk. You're at 2? I don't know what I'm at. This like Chromebook doesn't show like my temperature at the bottom. Like I'll have to download. I don't think it gets WeatherBug. And my phone doesn't say. Oh, what the heck? Did I run it? Oh, my hand in the way. No idea. Hi, Andra. Oh, my head. I did take my migraine medicine right before. Where is Andra? Oh, there she is. You're driving north? Ooh, about to get colder and colder. I sped watched your live today because I had a migraine, Andra. My head still hurts a little bit, but I did take my migraine medicine again. Trina, thank you for messaging me. I hope I typed everything correctly because I was like typing with one eye. I was like, oh my God, I can't type. All right, so I want to start. Well, first of all, I want to show you. I made my son challenges. So obviously he's not going to do these very often because he don't have no money. So I made Daredevil ones and I put D, for D-Bucks. And then I was going to put numbers there. And I was like, why didn't I? But I think I'm just going to have him cross it out or he can do a 1-2 die. Poor little Nikki. I know, I was a mess yesterday. And then I did this one, a roll and save for something fun. He can do a 1, 2, 3 die or a 1, 2 die. He's pretty excited about it. I just gotta laminate and cut him out. And I still have to make his book. But so I wanted to show you guys that. I don't know where to set this. All right, we'll set that there. You don't need that one anymore. I don't know why I still have that. I need to put these in a binder because I keep just moving them from place to place, and you know I'm going to lose them. Like half of this. Okay, these are those. These are my live notes, and I was going to do winter wishes today, but I really only have $6. I didn't even cut it out. And I gave this to you guys last week. Hi, Misha. Still, wait, let me scroll back up. I'm eavesdropping on a conversation. Misha said, hi, Angela. I'm feeling pretty good today. Getting ready for my family Christmas party. Still no vaping. Yay. I'm so happy for you. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Thanks for showing up late at night. Well, I came a little early. Hi, Susan. Hi, Karen. All right. So, my live notes, let me set those there. I didn't even bring, did I bring my sinking funds? I want to go over this, but I didn't bring my sinking funds folder. So you're going to take my word on it because I went through this today. All right. So in October in car care, I added, well, October 31st. So like this is basically the end of the month totals for my sinking funds. I added $25. So my total in that envelope was $75. November 30th, I added 25. So my total was 100. Then to my daughter's envelope, her name is McKenna. I added 57 in October, so it brought it up to 160. I called that fully funded. I didn't add anything in November. She still has 160. I wrote her a check. She still has not come to get it in her little card over here. Right here. And her birthday was the 5th. I'm like, we'll make plans to get together. She's like, okay. I'm like, let me know when you can. Okay. So it's still sitting there. My son, I added $25. These are envelopes for them. I mean, they're grown, but I use it for them if I want to buy them something or if like their birthday. So in October, the total for the envelope was $70. In November, I added 10. So the total was 80. I took that money out today because today was Dominic's 1-year anniversary of being out of the hospital. Last year at this time, he was in the hospital for 5 weeks. So we bought like an R2-D2 Lego set and I took him to Bill Gray's and I took him to practice. So it was practice, then Bill Gray's, then the Lego set. That store right there, it wasn't a Lego store. It was called Millennial Games or something like that. That place is freaking awesome. I was like, oh my God, we got to come up here. We got to spend more time. Her name is Jill. Trina, her name is Jill. And then, let's see, savings for October 30th, well, end of the month. This is all end of the month, so I don't have to keep saying it, you know. I added $50, so my total in savings was $320 because savings is not a high priority for me. I know that's like weird when it really should be, but I have other things that are more of a high priority, and basically all my sinking funds are savings, so if I need to use it, I need to use it. I added $20 in November, so my total is $340. That's in a high yield. You're welcome. Yearly, which is yearly subscriptions, like for my channel and stuff like that. October 31st, I added $16. So my total was 100. This year, I didn't add any. This year, November, I didn't add any. So my total is still 100. Taxes, I didn't add any. So my total at the end of October was 208. And taxes at the end of November, I didn't add any. My total is 135 because I did use some of that to live. As you know, I don't have a job. So I need that money because they downside. Well, they went to slow season without me. But we're going to talk about that. Hi, Cece. Oh, Cece. I was so confused in our group chat. I was so confused. I was like, what is she talking about? What's happening? And then like you told me in our private message, and I'm like, duh, Nikki, what the heck? It's like you're probably like, what the hell is wrong with her? And then I'm just going over sinking funds because I didn't go over this. So we're doing the end of October and the end of November. Month ahead, October, I didn't add anything. Well, the end of October, I didn't add anything in. The end of November, I didn't add anything in. The end of October, I had $5. November, I didn't have anything. Christmas in October, I didn't add anything. I still had $100 in there because I'm using the hat for Christmas. November, and that $100, which I already sent to my credit card in December though. So November, I didn't add any, still at $100. Meals, like this is holiday meals, so I use it for Christmas. No, yes, I do, but I use it for Thanksgiving, Christmas, like Christmas Eve if I'm home. New Year's Eve, Super Bowl, that's a holiday at my house. And Easter. And then, so end of October, I added $50. So I had $150. End of November, I added $33. So I had 85 because I had used some for Thanksgiving. Household, which I call my oh crap envelope. I had $40 or added $40 at the end of October. So my total was 40. And the end of November, I didn't add any. My total was 0. Miscellaneous, 0 all the way across. I don't have anything in there. I didn't add anything. DragonflySaves, I added 25 at the end of October. So my total was 25 because I've been shipping things out. So I've been using it for that. Super Bowl is a holiday and I cannot wait because KC is out. Hopefully they don't come back from the dead. Self-care for November, I didn't add anything in. Oh, am I on self-care? Yeah. Self-care for, no, I'm not. We already did self-care. Household, I don't have any in the end of November. Miscellaneous, I don't have any all the way across. We did all that. DragonflySaves, I added 25. So I had 25 in October. The end of November, I had added 20. So I had 20, but I did use that for shipping. So I don't have it. That is gone. Credit card, I had added $60 at the end of October. So I had a total of $235 in there, which I used that for the credit card, like minimum. And instead of spending the $100, I just sent the whole $235. Credit card for the end of November, I added 104. So I still have 104 in there. I am waiting for my new billing cycle. That's on the 19th or 18th, 19th, depending. Hi, Valerie. Thanks for catching me. I hope you have a great time at the restaurant with your friends. If I'm looking off to the side, I'm just reading the comments on the side of the laptop. I'm just going over sinking funds because I didn't go over this at the end of November or like in just like beginning of December. Buffer, I added $25 at the end of October for a total of $175 in buffer. My main goal for that is to have 500 in there. I did have it and then I had to use it. November, at the end of November, I didn't add any. My total was still 175. Debt 1, which is this debt that I don't really go into detail about. I added $60 at the end of October for a total of $110. At the end of November, I didn't add anything, and I had a total of $84. And right now there is $71 in there. And I tried to get a hold of the person I needed to get a hold of to see if that's like, if I'm done with this, like done with like money wise, like if it's all just totally done. And I don't know, they were on vacation, so I'm gonna call Monday. I'll just go there Monday. But that money, I'm just gonna have to recycle it back in if I don't need it. I was gonna go to car care, but I need it more than my car. Although I don't know, because driving up to my son's, he did sparring today at this place he goes to. Driving up there, my car like kept downshifting on me. I have an automatic car. Why are you downshifting? It's like there's something wrong with the transmission. I'm like, this isn't good. So like it kept giving us whiplash. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't add anything. Yeah, 84. We talked about that. My son's high yield. See, there's some high yields that I have that I didn't write down here. And I'm like, oh, I should have done them too, but I didn't. My son's high yield, because I started a high yield for him. This is his savings with his own money. We added $10 at the end of October. So we had a total of $50. We added $5 at the end of November. So we had a total of $55. Well, it's $55 and some change that's in there. So my total that I added at the end of October was $527. And the total, like in this column here, for all these specific sinking funds was $2,007. The total I added at the end of November was $217. And over here, this total is $1,538. So it's a significant difference, but I did use some of this to live. I did use some of this to go for those respective categories. And yeah, that. So we're gonna do, let's see. Let me set this here. Dropping things. I don't know how, let me lift you up. Okay, you're not gonna be able to really see, but 2007 minus 1538. No. Minus 1538. So I used or reused for something else $469. December is probably going to look worse. I'm not even going to lie to you, but let's move that out of the way. But I went to that interview, the in-person interview for the same place I was telling you about. I went to that interview and it was a great interview. It was like the best interview I think I've had because I wasn't nervous. I went in there confident, even though this is building parts for like military planes or like Boeings or 757s, what have you. They're building planes, parts for planes. So it's different than what I was doing because I was building communication devices for the military, specifically for most of my, I would say, adult career. And then my last job, the one that went into slow season, I was doing the beginning stages of similar, but not military. And then we drove by the place that was my customer that I worked at 10 years. I'm like, I could drive up here. So I wouldn't want to do it in the winter because it's a 50 minute drive in good weather. Then you add on traffic because today, I don't usually have road rage, but today I had road rage. I'm like, oh my God. And then my car is giving me problems. And I see, Karen, you said that your car is giving you all sorts of problems. I don't have money to be paying for a monthly car payment. Like, I just don't. Yeah. Joe's getting ready for bed. It's her getting ready for bedtime. Yeah, I got the job. I left there with the job. She offered me the position, and then she's like, because I was telling her, I'm like, I have these certifications. I said, well, 2 of them expired because you can't get them on your own. You have to do it through a company. I said, but this one, I was like, it's going to expire in like March. I said, do you guys do that here? Which I didn't think so, but it doesn't hurt to ask. And they don't, which is fine. They did not give me the money that I wanted, but they did put me at the highest of their tier. So it's still less than I was making at my last job, but they have these tiers, so you can work your way up. And you just got to take all these classes. I could take classes. But they do overtime is like 10 hours. So you work your 40 hours and then you can work 10 hours total during the week too. So a couple hours overtime a day. But they also do double time. So I'm like, I can make up the difference in overtime and double time. So it's fine. And they do profit sharing, stuff like that. I did get the job. I walked out of there with the job. I don't want to tell anybody until I saw you guys, and here you are. And I just had that interview on Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, yes. All right. So I still didn't put this in the done challenge bag, so I got to do that. That's November that I forgot to add. Thank you. I appreciate it. But we're going to do the group play. This is somewhere. This is in my, I want to say it's in my community tab on YouTube. Or if you don't have it, I could give it to you now if you want. Thank you. But it's in my hometown too, which I was dreading. I did not want one there. No. But I didn't, when I walked through, I didn't really see a lot of people I knew, which was awesome. I saw some. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did on Mari's on Wednesday. And then Thursday night, I started with like a slight migraine, so I didn't make it to anybody's live. And then Friday, no, I was like out. I was in bed. Yeah, I start January 5th, which is annoying. It's annoying, but what are you gonna do? Guess I'll sit here on unemployment until then. And then I still haven't heard anything from unemployment, but I did send that paper through snail mail to get it up to that other quarter, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's roll. I'm gonna roll D3 first because I roll a D3 and a D12. Let's put this here. D3 is 1. Let me find a marker. Susan says I missed it because my eyes are bad and I was just listening. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I did get the job. So this is a 1, but orientation doesn't start until the 5th. And I need steel toe like sneakers, but they give you $150 allowance usually to one place. But this lady that interviewed me said that she'll hook me up if I just want to get them from Skechers. I was like, all right, because those are $60. Because the ones from, I think it's Granger or something like that, they're too expensive. I said, those are going to be too heavy for my feet. All right, now I'm going to roll the D12, which I consider the high here. Why is this crooked? Sorry. You guys are probably like, why? Okay, let's lower it so you guys can see. Okay. Still crooked, but okay. This is, I didn't even roll it where you guys could see it, but it's a 12. In November, whoever's doing the high got lots of 12s. 12. I'm doing the low. I'm going to add $1. Okay. Yeah, in November, there was 1, 2, 3 12s, a 10 and a 9 for the high. I saved 10, but then I forgot to put it in my end of November bag, so I got to put it in the December one. Okay, let's move that. Okay. So we talked about that. I didn't get a chance to hole punch that, or like not hole punch it, but disc punch it. My December, as soon as my credit card statement comes out, it's very high. It definitely went up because of, well, you guys know I got the cell phone, but I did put that on a little plan. But with Christmas stuff and me not really paying on Christmas except for $100 that was in my envelope because I'm going to use the HAP. So I got to figure that out tomorrow. What I like, how much I got to send to my credit card, and when I'm going to do it, because I need to do it before the video I'm going to do, because that's when it goes, my credit card like gives me a new statement, and I don't want all of that on there. All right, so yeah, those are my, yeah. So let's come back here. So what I still owe from October and November, I paid a little on my cousin's baby shower that I didn't know I was going to until last minute. I paid $18 of the 30. I still owe on my channel stuff 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So a little more on that. I still owe, I did get Chinese food that one day, November 18th, which the 18th is, well, here, usually it's the 19th, but here it was the 18th. It's the start of my new cycle, so I'm calling it December. I paid a lot over here, but I didn't, like, there's still some empty spots and some spots, like I paid $284 towards my cell phone. Plus I paid off the case and the screen protector out of my cell phone yearly envelope, which is supposed to go towards my cell phone's yearly plan, but we're going to have to take it from taxes. Here, this is all my channel and Christmas, except for when Dominic, my son, bought me McDonald's. He paid for it with his own money. So I have his money in my account right now, so I took it from there. He still has some money. If it goes into his account, he won't have any money. So he's got a very bad impulse situation going on. You can tell a lot of empty spots here that I did not pay. Yeah. Over here, there's some, but there's still some empty spots that I didn't pay. Yeah, we got an R2D2 Lego set that we're gonna put together. Start working on tomorrow. That was expensive, but it was just 1 year from his being out of the hospital, so I took it from his envelope and like 2 other envelopes, and I paid that. And then I also we went to Bill Gray's, and I had never been there. To me, it's the same thing as Tom Walls. And I had been to Tom's Original, which is a relative of Bill Gray's, which I loved. But I had a really good burger. It was very good. It came to $36.05. So I rounded up to 37, and I paid that off as well. And yeah, that's all I have for expense trackers. So I had to get a new phone because my other one was like damaged beyond belief. You know what I didn't bring? Oh, it's over here. Because I usually have 2 challenge books for my live. Oh, there's going to be a glare. Sorry. If I turn off the overhead light, I won't be able to see. So I have, let's see how much money. $5, which isn't a lot. I haven't really been doing this binder because these are a little bit higher numbers and going to things that I don't need them to go to. But this one's for car maintenance. So let's see. This is from on saves, a craft and budget with on. Let's roll 1, 2, 3. I was using it as a catch-all, but it's kind of helpful to have in here when I don't have a lot of money. So I'm going to do $1 because I don't know what I'm using it for. So I don't want to put too much in until I know. And it was only supposed to be used as a catch-all. So in here, there's $10, $12, $13, $14. And okay. I wanted to grab this because one of my quarters that I had here fell out. So I have 50 cents of this dollar that's sitting here left for the 2 first challenges. I wanted to do, let me raise you guys up. I wanted to do Jeanette's in quarters, but I ended up doing a quarter a box, which isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do quarters in general. So I need to kind of catch up a little. So just hold on. Let me grab quarters because I am going to be using quarters. Yeah, and this is a mess here. So I'm putting this dollar that I have this dollar in quarters right here. And then I have these 2 quarters I want to use too. So I have 6 quarters. Jeanette's going to go tonight. She usually does a D3 or D4, depending on the box she does. I have $1.25 in here. So, okay. I'm going to put 2 in here to try and catch up with quarter amounts. And then I'm going to put 1 in here for tonight, because she's going to go tonight. And then I'm going to trade these 4 in for $1 that I have here. And I'll know that I already did that for today into whatever she does. Or she's not going tonight, right? Okay. I don't think she's going live tonight. It's fine. It'll just be in there trying to help me out. And then this is from Amy by Nature. Let me try. Now I need to lower you because you guys can't see. Okay. So this is like quarter amount. This is her save 200 in 2026. Yeah, I think that's what she said, that she's working. Yep. That's what I thought she had said. Hi, Lisa. I'm adding 3 quarters in here, but I think I have, where's the envelope? I made an envelope. I think I have a quarter in here. Yes, I do. So I'm going to take that out and add that $1 from the beginning. I need a different color marker. So I'm going to add, what did I say? 75 cents. She has 2 other ones. I have them somewhere. I took them out and I had them so I could show you guys. But I just wrote on my table. I won't be, I don't know if I'll be doing them. So I still have them though, if I decide to, because I'm hoping to be able to catch up a little bit, even if I'm catching up with quarter amounts. Like, for example, Jeanette's, I want to catch up with quarter amounts. So she has $15 in there. So I should have, you know, like $3.75 in there. And I don't. I was just doing it per box. So that's my goal into catching up. And then if I can catch up dollar amounts, then I'll do that. But because I don't know what it's going to go to, it's not really a high priority. So this, I'm just doing the quarter ones because I can do that. So now I'm taking these out. So those are out. Why is this a 10? Oh, because I had $10 in there. Lord. And we're going to take the dollar that I saved with the quarter amounts, and that's going to go in here. So 10, 11, and that's what I have. So I have $3 left. What's new and exciting with you guys? Hi, how are you? What's your name? Borica Hustle 77. Yolanda? Well, hello. I'm gonna add you to my, if I find it, my holy cow. I have a paper. Get to know the creator if I can find it. Sorry about the squeaking. What other camera? Which camera? Where is it? Is that better? Can you guys see it now? I'm sorry. I forgot I went live from my phone. Can you see it now, Andra? And how long have you not been able to see it? Which device? The one where you see me or the one where you see the notebook? Which other device? Like me? Like my face? Or because it looks like there's two. Which screen? The one with the notebook? You don't see my notebook, right? You only see the one that says Nikki. Really? Sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, but it needs to be like I should have went live the other way because this isn't going to be on my channel now. I don't think. Like I was supposed to, I accidentally hit live on my phone and I should have hit live on the computer. So I just need to invite myself real quick. Oh, it's not like the stupid. All right, well, I'll figure that out in a minute. But could you see me at all the whole time until just now? Or no? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you guys are watching me from YouTube anyway, right? Duh. All right. Well, it's so stupid that you can't see me because I'd have to invite myself again. You can't see me? I tried to do it again. All right. Well, let me know. Oh, you still can't see anything. I see that it doesn't show anything. All right. Sorry, guys. Oops. Why does it keep popping up there? Go away. Stop it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm going half hour later. I'm going to add you to this. I don't know why. It's because I wasn't supposed to go live on my phone. So I'm all set up for the computer. All right. Anyways, let's scroll back up. Okay. Do you have a channel, Yolanda? I don't know. I'm going to write it down anyway, in case you left. Well, I'm being a whole mess. No, that's fine. I'm just going to write no channel because that could change later. All right. Yeah. I'm sorry you guys don't see my face. I'm going to switch this around to me. I'm going to try. Oops. I don't know if I can. Camera. Okay. Front facing. Up close and personal. Sorry. All right. There I am. So I'm just going to set this right here. Right here. I'll just have to look at the laptop. Oh, you're from Puerto Rico. Perfect. I have a map. Island flying. I'm going to set this something like this on my computer so I can look in the general direction. Yeah, I'm a mess. Sorry. I'm going to have to rotate you so I can see. I do have maps. You won't be able to see them because I moved my whole phone, but I do have maps. You live in Puerto Rico? Okay. I have one of them. Now I feel like I need to put my whole phone back so you can see. I'm gonna have to show you. To make sure you guys can see, this is a whole crap show. Okay. So I have Puerto Rico. There's a lot of towns. So where should I put you? I feel like I gotta sit sideways so you can see me straight. Yeah. I was like, wow, they really packed a lot of towns in Puerto Rico. We'll come back. If you decide to tell me a town, I'll put it on here. But I need to write it on here because you were here. You buck. Okay. There's San Juan. I found it. Oh, wait a minute. I can't color that in because you're not there now. Oh, you did write that. I was confused because you're both like talking at the same time. Hi. So I have my cell phone on top of like, I'm using my cell phone because I went live off my phone like a dumbass. And I'm on the second account, not my main account. So I really like, I had to take my phone down because you couldn't see me and I didn't know that. So my phone's on my laptop. And I'm coloring in Ubucco? Ubuccoa? I really probably butchered that. Sorry. Oh, I'm coloring it in too dark. That's okay. That is okay. It's coloring it in. It's colored in. Okay. So look at this. I was hoping Fiona would have came. I can do Canada. Dropping my markers. Okay. I got it. Yes. Thank you. This is very, I'm sorry. This doesn't stare at my table or my, hold on. I'm going to change you to back. Okay. All right. I'm working on it. I'll go over the states in just a second. I want to see if I can uh, invite myself to uh, Sorry. Hold on. I'm still working on if I sent it or not and why it's not showing me. I don't understand why it's not showing me because I'm here. And I can see me. So annoying. All right. Sorry. Still still working on it. Maybe I can do it from the computer. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna see. Try and change the view. There we go. So I have Puerto Rico, Canada. Well, I did territories or counties, provinces, something. I didn't do towns because there's a lot. And then I did Jamaica. I did Norway, Australia. Well, right now it's me, but if I add myself to stage, it doesn't show up on my phone, but I can see it on the computer, which is annoying because my camera is on. I can see myself. Oh, they have that whole camera setting. Hold on. Hold, please. Settings, camera. Yeah, that's me. Camera 2 facing back. Camera 0 facing back? What's that mean? Okay, then what? Yeah, you still can't see me, and I don't know why, because I can see me on my computer. Maybe it's a setting I have to do here. Camera. Yeah, there I am. Me on my phone. Yeah, I don't know, because I see myself. I don't know how to totally take myself off of there too. And then like redo it. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So where were we? Canada, Australia, Italy. Let me back you up. Italy. The USA. Why is this still? Sorry. Like looking at my lap there. The USA. Yeah, it's definitely my phone camera. Alaska, Hawaii, which is still the USA, but they didn't do it justice on this. They didn't do it justice here, so I blew them up. And Mexico. So I wanted to do like Sweden, and I think there was another one I wrote down that I wanted to do. You know, if I would have went on my computer, I accidentally hit the live on my phone, and then I was like, all right, we'll just go live instead of ending it real quick and canceling. And now I'm already here, so we're just going to do it. And we'll do better next week. Okay. I have $3 left. We did this already because all the other ones are higher numbers, and I already scratched off a card that I couldn't do. I just set it on top. So let's go here. We did the first two. And then I have this one from Andra. Their roll, I'm just going to add it together. I already wrote add. I still owe like 15 quarters, 16 quarters. So I could do $4, but then I don't have $4. So I think I'm going to do 2. And then this is add. So this will be 2. All right. We'll just stick that in here. So I have $14 in here now because I'm not doing it like they do it. I'm adding the numbers together, or I use quarters. I did use the 5 and the dollars I used as dollars, but the rest, no. I have $1 left. So I won't be able to do this one because this is Andra's basic military one. They've already finished it. I'm rolling a 1, 2, 3 die, and I only have $1, so I won't be doing that. I do have the crazy cat lady that I could do, and I'm sorry. We just need to take a moment to pause to look at this. No, I haven't heard from her. I know, it makes me laugh every time. And I literally show this every time. But this one needs $5 to finish, so I could put one, find another cat. I won't be doing the how many words because this is also Andra. I got this at her retirement party. And I do have 4 others that all of Jeanette's she sent me, which I'm excited about. And so I'll be kind of working them in when I can, but obviously it's not going to be this month. No, you're not Jonas in, hold on. You're not Jonas here, but I made you an envelope, and it must be the way I did the lighting, but look how Jonas you are here. I'm like, oh man. I'm going to have to redo this, but I'm almost finished. So I'm not going to redo it, but I'll redo it if I decide to do this again. I'll definitely redo it. All right. Then I have this one I'm using for self-care. My actions create prosperity. I got this from Donna, powered by creativity. She's doing it with the village. I changed the numbers to what I think I can do. And it's really not all that much less than they're doing. They were going to save 250. I think I'm going to save 180. Maybe I might change the inside 20s because I changed the 20s to 10s. I might change those, but I don't know. But I don't feel I'm not putting money into self-care. So we need to put money into the ones that are like debt or debt one because that's what we need to do. So we're gonna do this crazy cat lady. Hi Missy. I thought I did my live right today, but instead, you can only see me here. Sorry. Because I invited myself, but it only showed a black screen. So I'm gonna do one cat. So let's see. Not with that. I'm gonna do this cat up here. Missy, how's moving going? Are you moving Monday? Did you say Monday? I don't remember. Everybody's waiting for you to hurry up and move so we can have your shop open. Hi, Grace. I have $16 in here. I'm doing, it says find 20 cats, save $3 each, but I'm saving $1 a cat. Okay. So I'm going to switch the phone camera to me since I'm silly and don't know what's happening with that. So let me just switch this to me real quick. I don't know how. How did I do that last time? Oh, right here. Settings. All right. Settings, camera, front face. It's not front face. Front face. I don't know what camera 1, 2, and 3 mean, but okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking off to the side of that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, she did open your Happy Mail. I saw that today. I don't like this. Sorry, guys. Hold on. They're like, what the F is she doing? I gotta fix this so I can see. Whoa. Whoa, man. Okay. Back up. Sorry. And let me see. Scrolling up. No, I'm just a mess. Sorry. I went to my other screen again because I can't get rid of it. Like, there's no way to kick somebody out, apparently. Not kick them out, but I wanted to end my screen so that way I could go back in. Where am I? I'm in my dining room. My coffee is cold, so that's annoying. I messed up the whole live, so I have to have my phone front facing. Can you guys see me normal though, or just my head? Right? I love this mug. I love it. And I want no. Oh, okay. Karen said that she meant to say there you are instead of where are you. My daughter got this in Florida when she went on vacation with her dad and siblings, and I broke the handle, so she had to get me another one when she went down there. And yeah, I love it. And I want the whole set. So I started a whole travel binder. I think it was the beginning of the year, and I had to quit it. And I was saving for a set of these mugs in all different colors. Can you guys see more than just my head though? Can you see like, because in my phone you can only see my head, but in the computer you can see more. Like, okay, good. Yeah, perfect. Let me fix my whole hood though. I'm looking at myself going, girl, you come looking like a mess. All right. So I wanted to show you guys stuff. Andra, I got your card in the mail today. I didn't open it because I want to do a separate video for that, but I did. I'm just looking down on my laptop for the comments. Missy said that's a big ass mug, that she loves it. And that's it. I'm just basically getting my life together. Look at this stack. I showed like 2.5 inch thick worth stack of card stack that I either have to laminate or cut out. My 6-7 challenge. Well, I gotta show it way over here. Okay. Gotta laminate that. I have 2 of them. My Thanksgiving one, which Thanksgiving is over, but I have to laminate that. I have 2 of them because the first one I showed people and gave out, my name is double written. So that's garbage. So I put in a regular one, but I fixed it. Oh my God, this is hard to do when you're like different direction. That's free. I have a Hallmark Christmas special or Hallmark movie Christmas edition that I got from Ava, but I want to save. Do I have the new hop? No, they didn't give out the things yet. I think this Sunday. I don't think it's going to cost that much either. Karen was asking if I had the new hop, which I don't because I haven't given it out yet. Jill said that she would gladly pay to have someone laminate and cut all of the challenges I want. Right? Yeah, this is for, yes, sorry. This is January. I don't think she's given it out to the public yet. I don't know. But I have it because I got it in an email. And it's got everybody's challenge or name on there who's going in January, but I don't have the hat like the rest of the stuff because they haven't put it up on their websites yet to get it. But I think we're talking about that in Sunday's live. I think that's what she said last week. But I am going on the 20th. And then I have the Blessed Daisy budget. Jackie, if she comes in here, she needs to stop because she has such cute challenges. Like, I'm going to try and show you guys this. Let me back up. Let me back you up. Let me back everybody up. Okay. All right. So this, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I can't say because I don't know. And I got those. I think these were freebies. You know what? I don't know. Those, and then I got. Oh, I have to add this to my save with Judy because I have girls trip that she gave out. I also have winter randomizer envelopes because she's doing like a sinking funds randomizer, and like she gave us all of these. So I have a stack of hers, like right here. Oops, you guys can't see. Like a stack. So I got to add this to that. And then I got to print out the other ones. And then I have to cut them out and laminate them. I don't know when I'll be able to do them. But I also have, Vicky Thinks in here. I have Financial Dreams with Christine. Isabel Gigi. Oh my God, I hope she stole a shop because I love her. And then Jen from Will Budget for Coffee made me Christmas A5 dashboards if I can get them. Which I don't. Let me set all this down. I pile down. I just dropped the box on the floor. Yeah. Really think about it. I'm doing a lot of challenges in quarters this year, mainly because I have to, but there's so many cute challenges and I want to do them all. So she gave me these. Well, she printed them out on a different type of paper, like the clear kind. I forget what it's called, but I don't have that. So I printed them out on cardstock. Pictures and gifts. Thank you, Andra. Oh my God, I knew it was this week, so I was trying not to say too much. Gifts, food and drink. She did two, like all my categories. She did them twice. Activities and gifts, like with different pictures, and decor, and food and drink, which I really like. So I just got to cut them out. It's really hard because she didn't leave an open space at the bottom. She did both, so I'd have to cut it if I wanted to do an envelope, which I usually do. I'd have to cut out another piece of cardstock that's the same to make that work. I like that the hop that this year is going to be one binder instead of like trying to maneuver 3 around. Like I have them here. I haven't like put the money in like a week. I filled out the trackers and stuff, but I gotta update my envelopes. But I have this whole stack here. I have Danny's new 2026 January through December, which I'm gonna try and do with mine, but it might end up being quarters, both of them. Oh duh. I'm a mess. I'm like, why can I only see my eyes up on my phone? But I could just scroll. Wow, what a mess. Sorry. I don't like notifications, so I'm just trying to move them. Okay. And then I have, yeah, this whole stack, Jackie's, which I showed you guys already. Jill, do you come to the lives on Sundays? And Donna, Powered by Creativity's channel? Because if you do, they're going to go over it this Sunday. Oh, Karen, that's okay. Okay. Well, I'll discuss it when I can discuss it because they're going to talk about it this week. And once I get the information, I will let you guys know. Okay. Jill, she's probably going to go over it then. With where you get what from. Like I'm guessing prop money is going to be from Steph and stuff like that. And just remember, you don't have to pay for anything if you don't want to, but you can. I have Judy's book. Well, it's not a book because she did dashboards, and my new thing is to make everything envelopes. So this will just be dashboards. And I'll just make an envelope at the end, I guess, to shove all the money in. Saving Through the Seasons challenge box. And she's got cards in here and everything. I'm like, oh man, she gave this to us as members. But I did buy her digital of Cute But Crazy 2026 National Holidays, not your typical holidays. And I have to put that together. It's just like a lot to put together. Oh, you guys can't even see it. And I'm like, oh my God, she did leave room for me to make envelopes, so I'm excited about that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all this. I'm not even going to lie. I have Nori's Villains book that I bought for my channel. And it comes with This is like the villains challenges. The evil queen, Ursula, Cruella. Couldn't think of her name for a second. The evil lady from Cinderella. The one from Snow White. And the bad guy from Aladdin. And then it has these. This way, sorry. Where's what from? The International? I don't have International, do I? Hold on. Cute but Crazy 2026 National Holidays. That one? Sorry, I'm just looking over here to the comment to see. She says it's that one. This one, Karen? No, it's Cute but Crazy 2026 National Holidays, not your typical holidays. It has like January 8th is Bubble Bath Day. January 11th is Unicorn Day. Like there's different national holidays in here. I'm just waiting for one that has National Hippo Day because I want a hippo. You know what? I was at one of my jobs, not this last one, the one before that. And there's this kid there who's like very literal. And I'm like, yeah, I want a hippo. And he's like, you can't have a hippo. And he was like, dead ass serious. And I'm like, I can have a hippo if I want it. Like, I'm getting a hippo. And he's like, it's going to cost you like $20,000 to $30,000 to feed it. I'm like, okay, I'm getting a hippo. And he was like worried for this hippo's safety, I think. I'm like, I can't get a hippo. Where the hell am I going to put a hippo? He's like, they're mean. I said, so am I. I want a hippo. So you know those desk pets? I think mine came in the mail, but I haven't opened Happy Mail yet. But told her to hit me up when she gets the hippo. Oh, and then I have Judy's Saturday Night Live ones to start in January. I probably do quarters for that one. I'm probably doing quarters for everything if I do them. Where is what challenge? Lord, girl, you're killing me. Hold on. I don't know where I put it now. All right. The villains, Norellis budgets. Cute but crazy holiday, not your normal holiday ones. Save with Judy. She has it where you can buy the one that she laminates and binds and all that, or the digital, and I got the digital. Saving through the seasons challenge box. It was a member freebie with Save with Judy. I do want a hippopotamus for Christmas. We listened to that and Dominic the Italian Donkey during Christmas time. Yeah, me too. And Karen wanted to know where that was from, those books. So I told her she likes it. These are from the Blessed Daisy budgets. I bought them off her channel for a total of $3 for all like this whole pile. And then she got cute freebies, so I took them too. These ones are free in Danny at Craft Co budgets. Geez, this is hard. Coffee shop. These ones are in Jackie's coffee shop. This is all the challenges that Judy gives out on her lives. Not all of them. I haven't printed some of them, but I have them. And she sent me, which she did not have to because I became a member late. 1 through 12 winter dashboards. I do have from Cassie J budgets the month ahead progress tracker. There's a lot of hearts here, so even if I do like $1 a heart, it's going to be some money. And then I have the Let's Save together in December, but obviously I haven't started this, so I don't think I'll do this. But she has different, this is from Judy. She has different days that do different things. Like the first was no spend day, save $2. The second was make dinner, save $3. The Saturdays, Judy's live, save $3. Yeah, it's just like different things to do. Visit a relative, save $2. She must be talking about a whole different family because it would not be mine. All right. And then I have, I printed this out twice on accident, but I'm going to do them. This blessings that I got from Kimmy, from Kimmy's Corner. It says, the last couple of weeks, we had the pleasure of blessing a few budget besties who are facing obstacles ahead. That has weighed heavy on our hearts, so we created this challenge. Feel free to use towards a blessing, especially with holiday season approaching. Kimmy and Grace. Grace is her husband. Well, her husband's nickname. I have these from Vicky's budget. So the middle one is sideways. I have like a whole set because she has like the Day of the Dead on here, November 2nd. Cute challenges. And then she had a couple of A5s. And this is from, again, Vicky thanks on her Ko-fi. These are from Financial Dreams with Christine because I like succulents and cactuses. They're prickly, I'm prickly. That was free. She gave out. These are from her as well. I work hard so my dog can have nice things. And then this one is save the drama for your llama and the dollars for your bank. These are from Isabel Gigi. I have so many of these. Like I have a stack that I already cut out of Isabel Gigi's from like 2 years ago. And I haven't used them yet. I think I used some of them, but there's these. Oops. I used all the ones that were sent to me when I didn't have a printer, but I have some that I had bought prior to that. Oops, sorry. And then this is also Save with Judy. It's a month ahead. So I got to put that with her other challenges. But I have all these that I have to do something with. And yeah. Good night, Joe. Thank you for stopping by. It's like 11 o'clock there, I think. All right. We're going to move this all out of the way. Okay. I'm going to try and add this to the stage again. I don't know if I'll be able to. Sorry. No, it won't. Stupid. All right. Jill says, I have so many challenges from creators that they each could have their own binder. It's getting out of hand. And yeah, I still find more. Like, I do not need any Christmas challenges for like the next 5 years. And yet they still keep making cute Christmas challenges. And I yet still keep getting them. So let's see. I need to find my notebook. This. Yeah, I can't help myself either, Karen. Karen said that she's the same way, Jill. I can't help myself. Yeah, me too. Like, I still have challenges that I bought, like, when I had, like, a good amount of income, probably a couple years ago, that I haven't even started. Because they're at amounts that I can't do. Jill says, Karen, it's getting ridiculous, and yet I want to keep supporting everyone in this awesome community. I know. Trina said, me too, Jill. I said, I'm not buying anything in 2026. Yeah, right. Lisa said, my goal is to complete as many of my stash as possible this year. Yeah, I think it's good because I seen Ann was in a collab with a bunch of people on Saves That Craft and Budget with Ann. And they did, I think it's for Mini Brick Budgets, a whole D-stash collab together. And I thought that was a good idea. Yeah, I have to. I did start changing the amounts on all the ones that aren't books, but once I break into the book, I'm gonna have to change the amount. I changed the amounts on like a lot of things. Yeah, Trina's laughing because she knows. Oh my God. Girl. Mm-mm. Andrea said, there's a spider on the inside of the car and I'm trying not to freak out. You know what happened to me today? I was sitting on the couch. I just took ibuprofen. I set it down on the table. And what happens? A bee. It lands like on my leg. And I'm like, don't move because it's going to sting you. So it flew up on the arm of my couch and I'm beating it with this like plastic container. It did not die. And then I flung it and it landed in my register grate. I'm like, well, hope you died. I'll wait until you're dead and then I'll pick you out. Yeah, Andrew, you need to pull over. I used to have Charlotte living outside my door every year. She must have finally died. She had babies all the time, and I thought they died after they had babies, but she was there all the time. Yeah, I would have pulled over, beat the shit out of that spider. We don't want that crawling and getting on your hair. You know they have webs. They like fling fast. No. Oh, I can see the comments on my phone now. Yay. I don't know how that happened, but there they are. Sort of, that's too small. What's she gonna spray on it, Missy? Missy says, girl, find anything to spray on it. Oh my God, Andra. Lisa says, oh no, Andra, pull over so you don't have an accident. Is it dead? What's happening? Why aren't you answering? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just waiting to see if Andra's like, okay. My coffee is cold and I'm very annoyed about that. There's no one here that'll warm it up for me. My son's not home. Missy says, I've sprayed spiders with perfume, body spray, hairspray, anything. Yeah, I don't keep any of that in my car. I don't use any of it really. Like perfume when I go out, but I don't go out. Misha says, I hate spiders. Karen says, I once had a spider crawl across my steering wheel while I was driving, and I can't believe I lived. Right, I would have freaked out. Well, we're gonna hope Andrew's okay. No. That would have freaked me out. I hate when I see them on like the ceiling in my house and then I'm like, I go to get something to kill it and I come back and it's gone. Well, where are you? How can you move that freaking fast? Karen's saying hi to Misha. Missy said, I had a cicada slam itself into my car once, started swerving on the highway. Yeah, those things dive on me in my backyard once. Misha said hi, Karen. Karen said hi, Misha. Well, it was the opposite way, but they said hi. I hope she's okay. Are you guys done Christmas shopping? I don't like that I have to look this way. Okay. I don't know. I have to start writing a list as to what I bought for who, so I can see if I spent the same amount on my son and daughter. You're almost done? Presents are wrapped. I haven't got my tree up yet. I'm slacking. I am slacking. It's been like cold here and I have fibromyalgia, so I've been in pain a lot and laying in bed, which kind of makes the pain worse, but it hurts to move. Andrew said he came out and said hello and then he went away. I'm just praying he doesn't what? He doesn't come out on you? Hopefully he just stays away. Grace said, oh my God, no. Lisa said, almost finished. Almost finished lead? Almost finished. Maybe. I got my daughter the main thing she wanted, which was crazy price just for that. But so I just got to give her gift cards because she doesn't like anybody buying her anything. Well, she doesn't like me buying her anything. Grace said, my kids think I'm rich. The cheapest thing on my son's list is 128 for sweatpants. Yeah, those kids are out their minds, right? My son's like, oh, I want these gloves because he's into MMA. And I'm like, okay, they were on sale for Black Friday, fine. Which they're not coming in from they're in I even emailed these people. They're in like the warehouse being built, being made. So they're not even going to get here until after Christmas probably. And then he wanted the shorts, which he opened already. So, but he wears them all the time, so that's fine. But I got him a shirt to go with those shorts, which I told him he could not open anything else. And then I got him earphones. What are they called? Earbuds. But they're in, and he already found all the stocking stuffers, which he's not allowed to have until Christmas. Yeah, that's crazy. 128 for sweatpants is crazy. What are these sweatpants made out of? Hi, Donna. How are you? We're talking. I just asked everybody if they were done with Christmas. Are you done buying stuff for Christmas, Donna? I'm just looking at my laptop to read the comments. Grace said, I did buy everything for the twins, and it was only 150 for both of them. They mostly like fidgets and our supplies. Yeah. When my kids were younger, oh man, I could go to Dollar General and buy Christmas for them because it was easy. Donna says we don't do gifts. Oh, you don't do gifts? I like that. Andra has a spider in her car and she's talking in partial sentences. So she said that the spider came out and said hello and then he went away. So she's just praying that he doesn't come back. And she's driving. Donna said the grandkids get 100 put into their college fund and my family gets all year from John and I. Yeah, I like that. I tried that with my family this year. That was a no-go. I'm pretty much, my son is done. Like, he's done. He's probably not even getting stocking stuffers this year because he's done. My daughter, I got her one thing that she wanted, and now I'll probably just do a couple gift cards. My mom, I ordered her gift, but it came and it looks like I don't want to give that to people. So I got to get her something, but she's pretty easy. Karen said, I think I'm almost done with my shopping. Nice. I have to write everything down. I'm usually good about that, but I've been slacking. I like the idea of putting money into the college fund. Donna says, actually, our oldest is the one that said they're adults. There's good. That's awesome. That's awesome. My daughter's pretty good. Like, she usually asks for one thing. Like, her birthday is December 5th. She wanted money instead because the sneakers she wanted aren't in still. So I got her the one thing. Well, I wrote her a check. She hasn't come to get it. So that check might be mine. Yolanda said, my kids get all year long. So for Christmas, they get 100 each. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. That's probably what I'm going to do next year too. Donna says, my in-laws never gave gifts to the grands. They always put it in the college fund. And boy, did that come in handy. Yeah, that's awesome. No one did a college fund for me. I mean, I went to college for a couple years, but I was on my own with that. Basically, when I went to college, I went to a community college and stayed on campus the second quarter and then the whole next year. And I was told that I had moved out. I'm like, what do you mean? I went to college. So that's how it was in my house. Not for my sister, though. Just me. Oh, thank you. I am live on my phone because I went live on my phone on accident. So I have my laptop over here because it won't let me put my face. So I had to turn my whole phone around after I showed everybody the stuff I had to show them. So now I have you here, but I can only see one comment at a time. So I have to look over here. You're very sweet, Donna. Thank you. We were talking about how we already did all the maps, which I already have all you guys. I printed out a bunch of them last week. I'm going to make a whole book of this. And then we went over my December group play. That's in my community tab somewhere. I'm probably going to put it on Ko-fi because some people can't get Google links, I found out today, and I didn't know that. And then I forgot my November one. I never put in my Done Challenge bag. So there's like $10 in here that I could have used. So now it's got to go in December. Expenses, we had talked about that, how my expenses are basically my channel and Christmas. So I got to figure out what I'm using, which you guys know I'm using a lot of the hot money for Christmas. So I got to figure that out and get it to my credit card before I do my video as to how I spend it on the 18th. And my credit card needs to be there before the 18th anyway, because that's when it rolls over. Andra, they're just saying hi to each other. I'm just recapping. I have all you guys on my Get to Know the Creator pages. And oh, look at me. I caught up. Oh, you guys can't see. With everybody's dates when I found out when you started your channel, which is your first video, short or live, except the second page. I did the first two, and then I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. And then I wrote Yolanda on here, but she doesn't have a channel, but that's okay. That is okay. Nana Amy says, I'm sitting with my grandson since his mom and sister are in the hospital and his dad's at work. How is everything going with that? Coming home soon, right? Your grandbaby? January. Didn't you say January? Oh, you know what? I looked up my hours on how many hours I have. You know what? While Amy is answering, I think it was 7 days ago, maybe 8 now. It was 7 days ago when I put it up. But I had asked for like watch hour help, and I usually wouldn't do that. But I have a goal of 3,000 watch hours by the end of December, and I had 2633 at the time, and now I have 2740 something, 49, 2749. So that's awesome. And going live has definitely helped. I'm not even gonna lie. My weather, cold. It's cold. Last Monday, I went to an appointment and I got lost because my broken phone died. And I was like, great. And the snow was so bad. I was like praying to God that I was gonna make it home. Like praying to the universe. I'm like, dear universe, let me get home. Because the roads were so bad and it was snowing so bad. Tuesday was fine. It's just been cold here and snowing. It did snow. I did have to shovel the other day. And then, I shoveled the front stairs last week. Somebody must have walked, like probably an Amazon driver, because my mailman walks around the stairs, doesn't even go to the stairs. He shoves mail in the mail chute. But somebody walked in dog poop. So when I shoveled, there's frozen dog poop on my front stairs. I was like, no, absolutely not. Who did this? So I told my son to keep trying to pry that off of there because we cannot have frozen dog poop on our stairs. You have a little snow coming. It like spit snow today. It wasn't too bad today, but the roads were fine for the most part. People were driving slow when I drove to Rochester. Amy says, here it's 9, but feels like -4. Yeah, it's not bringing my weather bug up, and it won't come up on my Chromebook, so I can't tell you what it is, but I know it's cold. Amy, how's your grandbaby? Coming home in January? How's your weather, Donna? Oh, I'm gonna try that. Thank you, Donna. Donna said pour hot water, then a shovel. Because I tried to pry it with a shovel and it was not moving. And I'm like, who did this? And I know it was Amazon or UPS. But what was I gonna say? Because we went to the city today, so it was snowing. Yesterday it snowed pretty bad. I guess school where my mom lives, which is 20 minutes away, my mom didn't even go to work. It was yesterday or the day before because it was so bad, and it was fine where I am. I'm like, why didn't you go to work? The roads are cleared. She's like, no, it's a blizzard here. And I'm like, oh, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know because this Chromebook doesn't show me the weather, whereas my Envy does, but that's broken. Sounds like a buzzsaw. So I don't know if it'll show me the weather. Let me look it up. Oops. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I want this one. There we go. Ugh. This thing, I go to Google and then it doesn't actually do Google things. It brings me up to Yahoo. And I got rid of Yahoo on here. I don't want Yahoo. Why have a Chromebook if you can't do Google things? Wednesday and Thursday were rough in my area, Karen says. We got around 8 to 9 inches. You really? And you're like an hour from me. Wow. It was snowed here too, but I didn't go nowhere. Well, Wednesday it was rough. I left. That's a lie. Wednesday I left for my interview, which if you guys came in late, I did get that job. I left that place with that job. I add extension. Come on. What's the pain in the butt? Sorry. I left at it's 20 minutes away. That interview was. I left at 9. My appointment was at, excuse me, I'm gonna turn that off. My appointment was at, when was it? 10 o'clock, no, 9:45. And it took me until 9:40 to get there. They make this like so difficult on here to find something so simple. Like I just want to know what the weather is. I don't want to track weather. I just want to know what it is. I don't want daily updates. All right. I don't know because this is not telling me. Like it should be like an easy thing. Oops. Amy says, I'll probably end up cash apping money to my daughter for Christmas since she will be in the hospital with her daughter. Yeah. How did you tell me how she's doing? Sorry. On my phone, because I have it sideways, it only shows like a comment at a time. Let me go over here. I'll probably end up cash apping my daughter for Christmas since she will be in the hospital with her daughter. Yeah, but she's coming home in January, right? Karen said, would have been fine if the roads were clear, but I had to play Where's the Lane? You know what? That sucks when you have to do that. I was on 104 one time, and you'll probably know what that is, but no one, other people probably don't. I didn't know where like I don't even like that road, but I didn't know where I was. I was just trying to turn left onto any road. Luckily, I found a road to get off of it. That was several years ago, though. I don't like when you can't see anything. Excuse me. Sorry. Just trying to go over here. Ooh, no. Had to make this bigger real quick. I went into YouTube so I could see who's here because I like to see who's here, but I tried to turn on the volume and I didn't want that. Okay, Andrew's not here anymore unless she's just not clicked into it and she's just listening. I was worried because she didn't come back and tell me where the spider was. Jill says it currently feels like -25 where you are. What's MN? Montana? Minnesota? Sorry, I'm horrible. Horrible with those. It's like that, like the regular temperature or feel like? Oh, you said feels like. Okay. Minnesota. Yeah. Minnesota. I have you in here. You've been to my lives before? Minnesota. Oh, yeah. You know what? I have it because I think Minnie is from there too. Yep. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. That's cold. Nope. That's too cold. You know, I'll never forget that job I was at for 10 years. We had a fire drill, but there was an actual fire. But we were outside for half an hour. When you go to fire drill, you can't like grab your coat or anything. It was -20 degrees out. And we were out there for half an hour. Freezing. Donna says, so we just finished the Village Hop prop money, and Mari and I worked on the jingle today, and I love how it came out. Yes. She said tomorrow's a big deal. Yes, we were just talking about the hop, and they were asking me if I had, because I was showing them challenges, and the January calendar was in there, so I had to get that out of there quick. But I didn't say anything. I said if you guys are part of the village as far as membership, we'll find out tomorrow. I thought, and then Andrea confirmed, and here you are confirming again. I'm excited. I'm very excited, especially for the jingle. What did I do? Clicking on things. Why is this so small? What did I do? I'm like messing up my whole computer. Amy says her granddaughter will be in there for 2 months. Oh, okay. I thought. Amy, you said that you're going through a mental mess. Please message me if you need to. Amy says here in South Dakota, where I am, it's 3, but feels like -9. Yeah, I want to know what it says for me, but weather bug disappeared on my. Oh, wait a minute. Is it over there? Hold on. It is. I'm going to go to. Oh, I can go to it on my phone. Oops. Sorry, I had to look sideways. Karen says 26 feels like 19. Wow. Yeah. It's so funny that you're just an hour away and how it's a little bit different. Amy says, I haven't posted any videos lately due to being mentally exhausted. Okay, but if you need to talk, please vent to me. I'm home. And even if I'm not home, I have a cell phone. Message me. I can't wait to hear this jingle. I bet you it's so freaking cute. Aw, I love it. All right, I can't see. I gotta turn on this again. All right, so for operation monetization is where I put the channel name. I watch their playlist. I haven't done anything with that. I'm not even gonna lie. I still have to rewatch Elaine's. Try to do that this week because I can't do it on my Chromebook because it's not made for stuff. It always like freezes when I have too much tabs open and stuff like that. But my other one does fine, but I got to get it fixed probably if I have money during tax time. I don't know. It's not really a high priority since I do have this and my phone. And then I'll probably still, when I get this job, which starts on the 5th, so my first paycheck will be the following Friday. I'm probably still going to continue to show up with very little money for at least all of January because I really want to put money back to my credit card because it definitely went up at least $1,300 with me getting a new phone and Christmas and stuff like that. Even though some is going to go towards that, I really got to play it by ear. Thank you. It's very annoying though because it's a lot less money, but I mean it's more than unemployment, so I'm not complaining really with that, but it's still a lot less money. But it's at the highest level, so they didn't put me because I wouldn't have went if they put me what they were going to put me at. Like no, but I did take what they offered, and that orientation doesn't start until the 5th. Jackie, hi. I got your Happy Mail. I partially opened it and peeked because I'm nosy, but I made my son, what did I do with it? I made my son some challenges to go along with, because I didn't open it all the way. So you see what's the first one? And then I made him this one where he can roll a 1-2 die or just cross them out for $1. And then I made, roll and save for something fun. So I just got to laminate and cut it out, and then I got to show him. I'm going to read the Happy Mail tomorrow. He's not here. He went to his friend's fight. Did talk Jackie up. I love Jackie. I know. You talk about Jackie and she just shows up. Love that. I put D's on here, Jackie. So when he starts saving, I'm going to explain to him what they mean. Thank you. So I haven't totally opened your Happy Milk, so I'm going to do a whole video about that. But I still got to laminate this, cut it out, and I owe him a binder that I have to make. But that's like after I finish making orders, because I got orders, guys. Like whole physical orders. 2 of them. Jackie says, I can't wait to see him using that. That's awesome. Lisa's asking me about the word of the year. Yeah, I filled out that thing and sent it in. I did it on the email that I use for my channel, though, not DragonflySaves. I'll send it to you. Or I use for my YouTube channel, because I don't use the same as my regular email, or the email that you guys know. You know what I mean. I did. I did that paper like that first day or the second day. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Jeanette, you're not going live tonight because you're working, right? So are you saving double next week? Just so I can like mentally prepare? I'm good. I got that job. I think you were there. No, you showed up late. I don't know if you knew, but I got it. Okay. There's a lot of comments going on. Hold on. We're saying hi to Jeanette. Andrea was here. Last I knew, she had a spider in her car and she's talking in half sentences. So hopefully she got it, but she's like driving. Night, Karen. Hope you have a great night. Thank you. It's a lot less money, but it's more than unemployment. So we're taking it as a whole ass blessing. Whole ass blessing. Because if you've seen my struggle the last month and a half, and it just keeps getting worse, you'll know that this is a whole blessing. And then Lisa says, Jeanette, I thought next week was the Christmas party. Are we still saving? Yeah, next week is the 20th. Yep, next week is her Christmas party. Because I watched her video yesterday. I watched the video. Thank you, Jeanette. Okay, we're saving next week, but are we saving double, like for this week and next week? Like, are we doing 2 numbers? Yes, double. Okay, perfect. You know, I need to mentally prepare for what I'm doing. I need to know. My brain was so messed up today because you guys know I have fibromyalgia, and in the winter it's like worse, and my fibro frog is worse. So like I can't think of words that are common words that I know that come later. So I look stupid while I'm talking, but that's what's happening. And I was I'm going to be in this collab, this self-care collab that I'm going to do in Quarters with a bunch of people. We're doing it for the whole year. Like my April challenge is up in my coffee shop. I'm in this group chat with these people, and I must have looked so stupid, but I was like, wait a minute. I thought we were giving this out for free. What's happening? Cece's like, girl. She's like, we are. I put it up for that if people wanted me to print it. I'm like, oh, I was so confused. I'm like, let me message her. I'm like, I'm really sorry. It's like a whole mess today. I showed them in that video, but I can't show them now because I sent them out to those people. But the people who order, I have a different version of the one, and no one ordered the other, so I haven't made that. And I have several crappy versions. Oh man, I have this whole thing, this whole Amazon Prime bag is filled with rejects of my Beautiful Things Await. So I technically could show that, but it's not exactly how it is for real, because I learned double-sided things I can't do it on my phone, but on my computer, I was like, oh, you just got to do this and this and this. Make this big, leave the words the same. Blah, 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 blah. Might have to move the words over a little bit, but it looks fine. And I'm like, look at me doing big things. So, yeah, I showed it in that video, and they are attached to those 2 binders, but I have one, right? Hold on. Sorry. Hold on one second. Let me grab it. Oops. I'm like literally throwing everything on the floor. Nope, this isn't it. Where's the good one? Oh, man. I have a good one somewhere. Okay. I don't know. But I have, it's like, this is the cover. Wait, over here. This randomizer belongs to, and then you flip it over, and it's got the start date, end date. That's the first page. Then there's this, envelope 1. When you flip it over, it does have a 1 up here too. And it has like the numbers on each of the other sides. 2, 3, 4. This goes all the way to 6 with numbers on the other side. They're not on this one because this is like a reject. Then I made an extra challenge right here. So there's one on that. You can watch that video, but it's also in my Ko-fi shop, and there's a video attached that has both of those binders in each of them. And then this comes with, which I had them here. Right here. Oh, is this the good one? It's right here. Right here. Does it have it? Yes. Sorry, I knew I had it. This is just a smaller version. All right, so randomizer, start date, envelope 1. See how it's the 1 here? It's like that for all of them. I think I just made it bigger. And then 6. It's got bonus on the back. And these are all envelopes, and the envelopes have yellow lined paper with the red line. No, the red line's not on this one because I changed it around, but it does have the red line. And then I made, these are rounded, but they don't come with rounded because they don't look good rounded. So I made bonus challenges. This is roll and save, or like, you know. Then I made, I don't have them here, but I made a card. This card here has, it says randomizer, and then I have highlighter marks, and it's 1 through 6. Then I have one that you'll have to watch it because it has, I don't know if I have the copies here, actually, I might. It has different things on there, but it has 3 challenges and 3 other like randomizer cards, and it has one that says the money you brought today, because sometimes you forget. If you're like planning your budget out, I forget. So I need to write how much money I'm bringing that week on there. So these are like my ones that I'll use, but there's a better version. And I have it. I have them printed out. The cards anyway. They're probably in this pile over here. Let me look. Oh, hey. Look at all this. Look at all this stuff over here. This is, you can see I wrote on this. This is the dashboards for the Beautiful Things Awaits, and I have the front and back. This is, I made notes so I know what to use on what device, what settings to use. That comes with a, you are here, and it is front and back. Oh, look at this. I printed Elfster Christmas tags. Oh, Donna. I don't know if you're still here, but I got a question. Oh, here they are. Here's the randomizer cards. See, the randomizer, money you brought today, and this is saved in weeks, 1 through 24. So you can do this a few different times and keep track each week. I'm just going to scroll up. Let me see. Jeanette asked if I show physical products. Oh, okay, show it up. Lisa says you could do an oopsie sale for those so you don't waste it. Yeah, I thought about that, but these are real oopsie. So I'm going to do them. So instead of it saving 160 plus all the roll-in saves, it's probably going to, at least the beautiful things away, it's probably going to save me like 600 because there's a lot in there. Jill, I'm so excited that you ordered it. Thank you so much. You and another person. I don't want to say because, you know, somebody else's business, but Donna's here. Okay, what was I just going to ask you? Oh, are we supposed? There's still, I see people. Let me try that again. I see people are still making wishes on the Elfster. Are we supposed to be doing that? I was like, oh, I thought this was going to continue that same thing for like April, right? I kind of watched that Andra's live and fast forward, so I wanted to just make sure. Forgot about these. The Beautiful Thing Awaits book, which is my steampunk book. It comes with cards. You save an extra $60. And I did Rust for the background. Donna says we were doing a Valentine's Elfster, so I asked people to keep adding gifts. Okay, I thought I heard that, but you know, I was watching it in like 2 speed, so I wanted to make sure. And like you talk fast just like I do, so I was like, ooh, let me go back and make sure. Let me ask, or else I would have went back. So I'm glad you're here. Good. Okay, so I haven't been because I didn't know if we were starting a whole new one. Basically, that's what I was saying. Lisa said they may be doing it for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Perfect. I like that. I really enjoyed doing it this year. I didn't do it last year. I don't know why. I really enjoyed that. I never even knew that was a thing. And I'm like a frequent Amazon shopper. Yeah, I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. I really love my gift. I just wish I knew who it was from. They didn't know gift tag, no nothing. I even wrote them like a message. And I put it in the chat. I think I wrote them a message twice. Just because I loved it that much. Yeah, I did a video on that. You can. I would really love it if you could. If they want to be known. If they don't want to be known, I understand. Although it gives me like heart palpitations not knowing. I have really bad anxiety. She goes, hold on. Jackie said, Nikki, is that what you did when you opened your gift? Yeah, that's why I put an Elfster on there. I'm a member of Donna's channel for the village, and we did Elfster this year, and it was so much fun. We had like a $25 limit. That's okay. Jackie says you just answered my question. And I just talk a lot, so sometimes I miss questions. Jackie, where are you? What state are you in again? I think I have you on here. You know what? I could probably just look at your envelope that's out there. Thank you. I really liked them too. It was so much fun, except I don't know who it's from. So Donna's going to tell me if that person wants to be known, which I'm excited about. Because I'm like, I don't know. I want to be able to thank them because it was freaking awesome, even though I already knew what it was going to be because, you know, I put it on my wish list. But I put a lot of stuff on my wish list, so I didn't know what specifically. But it's so much more gorgeous. Do I have it over here? I'm going to get it because I freaking love it. Hold on. What did I do with it? It's over here. You know, when you have stuff falling off your table, you should probably clean your table. Okay, so this, I didn't put the ribbons on. I have them. I can't make them look cute. And then it has, well, I have stuff in here, but it has Pockets on the side. Colorado, I knew that. Yeah, I have that one. Couldn't be a different state, huh? Pockets on the side, and it has, you can zip it closed. It has a pocket on the inside, and it has a case. And I know I did a whole video about this, but I love it. And it came with a Dragonfly keychain, but I already been using that. Like my keys are already on it. But I have like marker sets that I had gotten for really cheap on haul. I have them in here. Trying to decide. I have to test them out and see how they work, but I love that thing. All right. Missy says, hey, I'm back. I was driving. Did you say you got the job? That's exciting. Congratulations. I gotta go. I'm at a friend's Christmas party. Hi. I'm glad you made it. Yes, I got the job. I hope you have fun at the Christmas party. Talk to you later. Missy's leaving. She's at a Christmas party. Jill said, Nikki, when I got my message today, there were dragonfly prints on the walls of the room I was in. Oh, wait, let me read that again. Nikki, when I got my massage today. Oh, okay. Ooh. There were dragonfly prints on the walls of the room I was in. It made me think of you. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Donna says, your elf was Marissa G. She does not have a channel. She comes to the live on Sundays. Thank you. Hold on. Whew. You just set my anxiety free. I appreciate you. I wanted to thank her specifically, and I don't know, because some people don't come back to Elfster, so I don't know if she seen my message, and she didn't answer any of the message I said when I thanked her, which is fine. And I didn't see her comment in the video. So I'm excited. So let me write this down. Oh, I haven't even taken live notes. December 13th. Marissa. You're welcome, Andra. You're back listening. The car is gassed up and I used the restroom. Okay, but did you kill the spider? Lisa said, Nikki, what is the meaning behind the dragonfly for you? For me, meaning you, it's a Gilmore Girl thing. Okay. So it first started with me seeing dragonflies everywhere. Now, dragonflies in my area only come out at certain times, which, you know, is normal. But they would show up at very odd times, and then something would happen, or it would be like, it was just very weird. It wasn't like the normal times that they come, because they're always at my back door, like always, usually when they're around. But it's always like 3 of them that fly over to the one side, and they're just staring at me, and I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for the message. And then when I was younger, I watched Dragonfly the movie, and if you have never seen it, when I watch movies, I feel them, like I am there, like I am in the moment with them, and that really spoke to me, and it comes true, because all of that was similar to what I go through. And then I've seen Gilmore Girls, like I have all the DVDs. I've seen it like 8,000 times. I watch it basically on repeat with 2 other shows, and I could probably recite to you the whole freaking show. And I always really envied the mother-daughter relationship they have, because I basically raised myself. I didn't have a support system. My support system is wherever I make it, and which is fine. But at the same time, I was really struggling with that back then. But I would see these dragonflies everywhere, and I really spent my time in that movie, the Dragonfly movie, and with Gilmore Girls, and I always put myself there as if I'm there. And I remember that I was writing because I like to write. It gets out my anxieties and almost like a letter to myself. And I was writing, and when I reread this to myself, there were several times that a dragonfly came into play in my life. Something happened, but a dragonfly was there. Something specific, not something regular, you know what I mean? And yeah. So, yeah. That's I just decided to make my channel Dragonfly Saves. I got to read these because I went on a whole tangent. Hold on. Let me go back and read the comments. Misha said, I'm trying to listen, but my loud Mexican family are very loud. Andrea said, so when Lisa called me, I was explaining to her that the spider can peacefully call what? That the spider can peacefully call exit as long as it doesn't touch my body. So I don't know where the spider went. Girl. Donna said you felt them as a message. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, I find it as a message that things are going to be okay. And if you read them, what dragonflies symbolize, if you're into symbolism, which I am, it holds true to me. And when you're raising yourself, you got to hang on to something. Jackie, oh, wait a minute. Jackie said, Dragonfly is a great movie. It's been such a long time since I've seen it. Me too. Thanks for the reminder. I'll be watching it again soon. I have not seen Gilmore Girls, but I have been told that show is good. It really is. There's some annoying parts, like for example, when the daughter is younger and she's got this boyfriend and he's just fucking annoying. Sorry. Like, probably because I'm an adult now, but back then it was probably how all teenage boys are. Yeah, it is on Netflix. It's on several streaming things. Jill says, thanks for sharing. I love knowing the significance. You're welcome. Jackie said, thanks for telling us about the meaning. Lisa said, me too, Jill. It makes it more meaningful. Yeah. Grace says, I'll add it to my watch list. Yeah, but if you can see Dragonfly the movie, please watch that. It's very good. Right. Like, what does she mean? She's driving this car with a spider in there. No. Like, I can't get over it. Yeah, nope. I would have been freaking out. Just because, like, if I knew where it was, fine, but those things move fast. Like, why? Take your little 8 legs somewhere else, because I get them here too. And they'll be just crawling on the ceiling. So I'll go get something to like throw at it, and then I come back and it's gone. No, stay put. And I definitely don't like the jumping ones. Like, no, why are you jumping? I don't even jump. Sit down. Andrea said, so y'all would waste time having a whole search party to find a spider? What the hell? Girl, yes. Yes. I don't want something crawling on me. In fact, when I was at my mom's house, like, she has a spider plant and it sits low. So when you sit on the couch, you're not touching it. But since I talk with my hands, I'm flinging my hand around because, you know, I'm expressive. And I hit the baby thing off the spider plant and it landed on me and I screamed. And I'm like, Dominic, what is it? He's like, I don't know. I'm not looking. And I'm like, oh, it's the spider plant. I'll just pick it back up and set it back in there and hope it grows back. My mom's like, really? I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, why is it so low? I'm like, I was talking. Yeah, why are you typing all annoyed at me? Yes, I would pull over. Actually, I don't know. But I still wouldn't want it jumping on me. I'd be watching for it. Grace said crawling in your mouth. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely not. Nope. No thanks. You know what? Somebody asked me, who was it? Yeah, I always tell everybody, but somebody brought it up again. And they were like, oh, something about, oh, I have to run over here. I'm like, yeah, I'd run too. I said, but I only run if there's snakes behind me because I do not do snakes. Or peanut butter cups in front of me. It's probably why I gained so much weight. I've gained a lot of weight being home. Oh, Lord. Andra's acting annoyed. Let's see what she says. Y'all do no bugs. Y'all do no bugs crawl in your mouth when you're asleep, right? Shh. Don't you have driving to do? Grace said, my sister once woke up and had a beetle and inherit her mouth. No, I'd rather take the spider than the beetle. At least those things are skinny for the most part, except for those big fat ones. Oh, in her mouth. I was like, oh, what's she doing in there? No, I would not want a beetle in my mouth. You know, where I live, we get a lot of stink bugs, and they come in like through everything, and they're just everywhere, and they just dive bomb you because they don't care. But you can't smush them because they smell really bad when you do, so you have to put them in your hand and take them outside, but they keep finding their way back in, and the air conditioners and everything. And one year it was like the Asian beetles that look like ladybugs. Oh man, those get really bad. In fact, I just had one land on me the other day. I'm like, you're not a ladybug. Why are you here? Guys, do you guys have, I don't know where it is. I said it somewhere. Not that. Is this it? Yeah. I gave this to everybody who showed up at the live last week. I don't have anything to give this week because I was running late. But who doesn't have this week? Or doesn't have this? It's an envelope. If you don't have it, I'll put the link in here as soon as I find it. I'm going to put it in there anyway. Oops. I just got to look for it. I'm still navigating this Chromebook. I really want to get my other one fixed. This is fine, except I have to make sure I have the sound off because the sound, some people on their lives, I can't hear you. Whereas my Envy, I could jack that baby up to 100 and be good to go. This one doesn't go up loud. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to try. Because remember, I'm not on my computer, so I don't know if I can put it in here, but we're going to try. If I can get it open. Whoa, what is happening? You know what? I really can't wait for that other collab I'm in that a lot of you guys know about. I'm going to do that one in quarters too. I have to re-download it. Why are some of the stuff that's in here shouldn't be in here? Okay, so here's this. Let's see. Make a copy. No. Share. Copy link. All right. I don't know if I can do this, but we're going to try. Oh, it did. It went there. Andrea said, yeah, some of the people that don't use a mic on their videos, I have a hard time hearing with my AirPods. Yeah. I bought channel earbuds, like for my channel. They don't stay in my ears. In fact, one fell in the sink the other day. They do not stay in my ears. And I have the smallest piece in there. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to have to get the kind that go over my ear, which I didn't want. I wanted it in my ear to kind of block out the sound. You're welcome. That's one that I gave out last week, so probably a lot of you have it, but I didn't have time to make one, so I'll come up with something, 2 of them next week, maybe. Something to give you next week. Okay. I wanted to fold it over, make sure that my name is facing the right way. But all right, so I saved my $6. We went over everything. I wrote down my Elster person. Thank you, Dana. Do you guys can grab the role play? It's on my community tab somewhere. You got to scroll down because I've been putting a lot of stuff in my community tab lately. But thank you all, and thank you all for the hours you've been watching my channel. We are less than 300 away from 3,000, which is the first of my goal. So that's awesome. And when you're on YouTube over a year, you lose hours because they only go by the first, like in general, 365. So thank you for that. But we got to head over to Judy's membership live. So thank you all. And I will see you guys next week, but I'll see you in the chat and everybody's lives. Bye, guys. Jeez. Turn you right side up and say, everybody's saying bye.